Howdy, fellas. We're the Daybreak... What's our name?
The DayBreakers.
Hey, howdy? Howdy, fellas.
Hey, howdy?
We're the DayBreakers Podcast, and we're a group of 5 friends separated across the United States, staying connected through the power of the internet. Joining us today is Joseph.
Howdy, y'all.
Corey. Cowboy Corey better say something appropriate.
Hello, partner.
Sil.
Howdy.
Ross.
Hello.
And I, Sheriff Alex. I think it's about time we mosey on down to see how we're doing our weeks. What you fellas think?
Sounds good, Cowboy.
How about we start with weeks, and let's start with Sil.
Oh, damn. Hey, what's up? I did not expect that. But I will take it in the butt. Hello, Alex. How are you?
I'm doing good, Sil. How was your weeks?
It was good. I did some of my homework.
You did. You beat your homework.
Yeah.
Finally.
I beat my homework. Yeah.
You beat some of your homework.
I beat my meat.
Cut that out.
Leave it in. Yeah, I beat Birth by Sleep, and I completely forgot that I beat Birth by Sleep.
Because
Congratulations.
you don't have to play Kingdom Hearts anymore.
What?
So, what else was left on your homework?
As far as I know, 358. Or no, not 358.
What about
Dream Drop.
What about an anime called Fist of the North Star?
Oh my god!
I'm in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
You see, I did not get around to it.
We're moving a little fast here. Let's talk about Birth by Sleep.
Yes, let's. How was your adventure as the original 3?
Well, after finally defeating that jerk, Stitch, Stitch World.
She defeated Stitch.
Yeah, that's the bad guy.
The villain.
Kingdom Hearts.
I got to the ending part, and I did not need to grind, and I passed it first try, Nimrods.
No, you didn't. And no, you didn't.
Yes.
What was your speedrun time? What was your total time?
32...
1,000 days.
32. I just
Years.
remember 32.
Probably 32 months.
I just remember saying how it took 32 hours, and then 32 hours or 32 minutes. I forgot what I said.
It was definitely hours, unless it was minutes.
I remember Corey saying, "Haha, yeah, minutes." I keep thinking that.
You haven't stopped thinking about it since.
I kept watching every single one of your deaths while you were live streaming that thing. I can assure you, it was not first try, idiot. God.
See, the thing is,
That fight's
timing.
bullshit.
the timing of the button attacks
Oh yeah,
is horrible. It's like slow.
it's worst with Terra because he has such a long wind up for his attacks.
Yeah.
Because he's the heavy, slow character.
Yeah,
Right.
it's those goddamn samurai pants.
Yeah, he trips over them all the time.
Yeah, that's why Sora's so great, because he's got shorts on.
The intelligent Jewish person.
No more should have new trimp pants went out of style years ago.
Speaking of Sora, I mean, we're gonna get to it later, I'm sure, but I did find out something that I didn't already know about the game.
Which one?
What's that? Tell me.
Well, again, we were gonna get to it later, but
Oh,
Sora in 3 can apparently equip 3 Keyblades.
Oh my god, it's like Kingdom Hearts
my
3
God.
Keyblades.
3
Oh my
Keyblades?
god, that's right. In
Where
Kingdom
did
Hearts
you put
2,
the
he
third
had
one.
up his.
I guess it'll be like... I figure like
In
they
his
trade
mouth like Zorro from One Piece.
in his butt.
His ass.
I
Oh.
don't think he can triple wield them, but you can supposedly equip 3 different ones.
Oh.
But
Okay.
when you
So wait,
like-
are you saying like you can like switch between them while on the field?
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
okay.
That's cool. I can live with that.
Cool
that
beans.
Actually, kind of makes sense because like it seemed like depending on what Keyblade you had, you would get like a special attack with it.
Right.
So that way you get
Yeah.
3 on the field, and you can switch like what special attack you're gonna do.
So
Sandbag me, why don't you?
Well, I kind of thought we were just going to continue with what Sil was saying.
Go ahead, Sil.
It
remember
was easy.
No, it wasn't.
You're funny.
remember,
You're a liar.
remember that
You're
part
a
where
hilarious individual.
Oh,
Terra Xehanort sent out
yeah.
Cum Guardian and he shook
Yeah.
his giant titties at you?
He was he was shaking his titties at me. Play that clip for me, please, Op. What the fuck are you shimmying over to?
There it is. There's the clip.
What a good clip. He just shimmied his titties over me. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
It's his erotica dance.
He's trying to distract you with how
Ooh.
sexy Cum Guardian's tits are.
I wouldn't mind hitting that from the back. You know what I'm saying?
Stop that.
Stop.
You should probably mind that. If you hit it from the back, it will kill you, probably.
But you
Is it?
know.
From
Did
the
Terranort refer to the Guardian as Cum Guardian?
No.
I don't think
No.
he does. But I had a thought. Oh yeah, his pull-out game's strong. That's why they call him the Cum Guardian.
Oh.
God damn it. Moving on.
But yeah, finally past that, so I can put away the PS3 Kingdom Hearts game and move on to Dream Drop. And I actually tried it out a little bit off stream. And I'm like, wow, what do I do? I don't even know where to begin, you know? Because
She
'cause-
can-
this is my section.
This
Let
is
me
her story.
Yeah.
And you're not part of it.
Anyways, but it's like, I don't know, like, I feel pressure to do a lot of things before I drop. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't even worry about that. See, the thing about dropping is that it seems like it's trying to pressure you, but you don't really lose anything for dropping, do you?
No.
It's just like you stop playing as that character, so just do what you want to.
Why?
I don't know, honestly. It's just a weird gimmick.
I feel like they could have made that gimmick better.
Yes.
Probably.
If
What,
you dr-
what they
if you dropped
Go
in
on.
the
Bigga bugga.
if you drop, then all the heartless draw on your face while you're asleep.
The
Oh,
penises all over Sora's face. 15, by the way.
15 penises?
No, he's 15.
Oh,
he has 15 penis?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Sounds like
What else
a
did you do,
bad
Phil?
case of stigma.
anyway, you watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No, I didn't.
You watched part 3 and part 4.
But you didn't go back to part 2 or 1.
No, I didn't, because we're having a heat wave, fellas.
Yeah, good excuse,
Yeah.
but
It is.
Yeah.
There's a global heat wave, fellas.
global?
Uh-huh.
Global.
Heat wave.
We have fucking PlayStation 3 downstairs that you could watch.
Excuse me? Don't expose me.
Alright, so you did some of your homework, but not all of it, so you get a D.
Can the D...
Stand for dog?
He...
Nah, it's D's nuts!
No!
Kill yourself.
Got him.
Later, I will kill myself on this podcast.
Okay.
Live.
Anyways, but aside from that, I have a very good story to tell, fellas.
Oh.
I love stories. Tell me.
So, I think last week my mom had told me that she randomly decided to wake up around 12. Like her body was like, wake up, puta. You're gonna go not sleep.
Oh.
So for whatever reason, she's like, I can't get back to sleep. I'm gonna just go downstairs and take my pills. Because she takes medicine for her bones.
You would not believe what happens next.
Yeah, exactly. You will not believe what
really
happens.
won't.
You won't believe what
Spoilers,
happens.
it's the chupacabra.
No! That's the chupacabra's back!
Why
Yeah,
is the chupacabra tormenting Syl's house?
yeah, so my mom went downstairs to the dining room area, and that's where we have our water dispenser, and you will not believe what happened. The chupacabra was there getting a drink from our water dispenser. Put that in there,
From
Alex.
the villa.
Here's a picture. We took a picture.
Thanks, that actually helps a lot.
Thank you.
I see.
I mean, you're welcome.
I have one question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Well, was it 3 a.m.?
That she randomly decided to wake up around 12. 12? Well,
It was midnight, actually.
yeah, it was midnight.
Okay. I can kind of believe you.
It was
only
4:20.
Blazing.
Anyways, no, but all seriousness, so when my mom was drinking her pill, at the corner of her eye, she like sees like a black patch at like the corner of our ceiling, and she's like, "What the hell is that?" And then she just kind of stared at it, and then she saw little specks moving, and that's when she was like, "Oh my god, those are ants." So she goes to get the broom. I almost said the sweeper. And she cleans up. And then she kind of looks on the floor. And she sees more ants. Like they're walking in between. Like, you know how a tile has that space in between?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where she saw ants. And she saw the trail. And then she looks behind the water dispenser, and then there's just a bunch there. She turns on the light. She looks at the water dispenser. Ants crawling all over it, all over the jug, like a goddamn movie. And then she opens up the because you have to kind of like pull to release the water. So she looks in and.
You won't believe what happens next.
Chupacabra.
The goddamn chupacabra's in the water dispenser.
There's just a bunch of ants there, and there's white specks.
Oh, larva.
Please don't puke. Please
No,
don't
it's
puke live on
food.
podcast.
It was food. They were stuffing their food inside the water dispenser. I'm gonna die.
Are you sure it wasn't larva?
Did you tell the story if you were gonna
Maybe.
if it was gonna make you puke?
Okay, look, I thought it wasn't going to, because I told it before, but I was.
You barely mentioned it to me when it happened, and you were about to puke.
I was. I don't know. I don't believe you.
It's good content.
Good content.
But
I
yeah,
can't believe
literally.
the chupacabra made Syl puke.
But yeah, they were just ants spewing. Literally spewing.
That's disgusting.
They were literally like, it was like a goddamn movie. So now we have to replace. Well, we already did replace it. Spoiler: we replaced our water dispenser. But yeah, it's still in our backyard with the dead ants.
Wait, zoom in on those ants.
Yeah, zoom in.
That's a million tiny chupacabras.
Oh my god. I've never seen so many chupacabras.
You know, when the story started with your mom seeing the black spot, I thought she saw like a ghost or something. That's where I thought the story was going. But it
Oh.
turned out to be chupacabras. I mean ants.
I thought it was going to be like a bird or a bat or something.
The bat in South California? I almost said South Carolina.
South Carolina.
You're on the opposite
Do you
side of
even
what
know where
it
you
is.
are, Syl? You're in Alaska.
Crack is
Damn.
good in Iowa.
Iowa.
And Iowa. Iowa move.
Shinderu?
Oh my god.
But yeah, my brother was like, "Oh, I drank out of there."
So
Disgusting.
everyone spewed at Sill's house because the chupacabra. Got it.
I'm surprised no one actually spewed.
I'm just like thinking, how the hell did we miss this? There was it was like a lot, like as if it was the water jug was their ant farm. You know what I mean? Like that's how much there was.
It must have somehow happened within a day.
So many?
Yeah, I don't know how, but that's kind of the only way it could have gone so long without being noticed.
Right.
Disgusting, man.
Nasty.
If you eat
Ants
a,
are fuckers, man. They move fast.
if you eat a chupacabra, it takes over your body.
I know why they came, because last week I gave Ant-Man a rating of a freaking sandwich crust with a little bit of mayonnaise.
A rating of sandwich crust with a little bit of mayonnaise.
That
You
is
don't
actually what
remember that?
rating
It
she
was
gave
all-
it.
If you don't believe me, play that back.
Play it back, Alex.
Mayonnaise.
Flashback it, Alex.
Mayonnaise.
I believe it, but I'm glad that I don't remember.
Why don't you watch
It
our
makes sense in
podcast?
context.
But I was gonna tell Ross that day.
And then she said save it for the podcast.
Yeah, I said it, save it for the podcast. And then later on that day, my dad came home from work, and I told him, "Don't tell Ross about what happened with the water jug, because we're gonna save it for the podcast."
Guess what happened the next day?
The next day at work, my dad goes, "Oh, I have to call the water insurance because of the water jug that happened." And then then Ross was like, "What happened to the water jug?" And then my dad was like, "Oh, Priscilla didn't tell you what happened?"
Okay, you're dumb and you're getting shit mixed up again. Literally, he just, when we were at work during break or during lunch or whatever, he basically just asked me, "Did Priscilla tell you what happened with the water?" That's literally all that happened.
And then Ross says, "No." And then my dad was like, "Oh, but let me tell you." And I'm like, "God damn it, Dad. Damn it.
What
Damn
if,
it,
The
damn it, damn
chupacabra came up and spoiled the whole thing.
Did you just call her dad a chupacabra?
No, I said the chupacabra came up, bitch. As in, it arrived on the scene when he was about to say it, and then spoiled the whole story.
The green man came on the scene.
what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
The
what
race
was that?
war.
Does nobody remember that? Really?
From what?
No.
I love you 5 ever.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Does no one remember that old ass fucking video?
The green man came up to the scene? What?
She was dead.
What the fuck are you talking about, Ross?
Who's the
Lay off
green
Sill's
man?
back.
Who
Sounds
is the
familiar.
green man? The chupacabra?
Joseph, inform us. Educate us.
Anyways, but when Dad came home, I gave him a stern talking to. I was like, "Dad, I told you not to say it because we were saving it for the podcast." And he said, "Oh, I thought you already did it." And I was like, "No." And then now my dad is doing the same thing I'm doing. He every time we're talking about something, my dad goes, "You gonna save it for the podcast?" I'm like,
Oh, damn.
there we go.
You're all at the chupacabra, you, your mom, your dad, Ross, brother, sister, chupacabra, and you're all just sitting there silently.
Especially all the chupacabras that are living up in Sill's attic.
I thought you were gonna say my ass.
Maybe at this point.
Drank so many of them.
They just shrink down. And then they're like those little capsules that you put in water and then a dinosaur grows out, except instead of dinosaurs it's chupacabra.
Green man. He was dead. Speaking of bugs, though, so there was a moth that came in our house, and I saw it. and I went to get the fly swatter, and I knew it went under the stairs. And then when I made sure I closed the door so the mouth wouldn't come in my room. And when I came back, I was swatting everywhere, and it was gone. And I'm like, how the hell? Where did it go? Am I seeing things? Am I the Kingdom Hearts? Because am I seeing? My mom couldn't find it. And I'm like, what the hell? It was right here. What the hell, man? But later that night, I was watching TV and Ross was sleeping, and it was like, what, 10 p.m., 12 a.m.? 10 p.m. or 12 a.m.
Okay.
And I was watching TV, and then there it was. And I'm like, oh my God! And I was like, I'm going to kill that motherfucker. So I get up, and I walk towards the fly swatter that I have hanging, but before I went all the way, I took a glance back to make sure it was there, and it was right in front of my face. And I you know that scene in SpongeBob with the butterfly, and then it cuts to the scene of a freaking fly going. Zzz.
Moth.
It was me. That was me. And I just look, I scream, ah! And then I get on all fours and I crawl away to my door.
Okay,
Then,
I missed that
you missed
part.
that? I thought you saw that. And then Ross quickly got up there like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my God, calm down.
Ross is like,
No.
what's your problem? It's all like, chupacabra wings.
Bugs in the summer, gotta love it.
Oh yeah, gotta love when the bugs invade your home.
The bug invasions.
Not even in the home, outside too, because my dog's bowl, whenever he doesn't finish his food, there's flies. And the flies are fucking. So I'm like thinking, what if my dog decides to eat his food again, but then he's eating fly babies? Ever think of that, OP?
Really makes you think.
This is a public PSA. Make sure if your pets don't finish their food, you put that away, because you never know if it might get some ligma.
What do you call two flies fucking?
Dumb motherfuckers.
Fucking ligmas.
I think the word you're looking for is maggots.
Oh.
Hey, Op is a maggot.
So stupid.
Stop.
Ah.
Moving on.
So silly. You got any other stories under your belt?
I heard that Fortnite might be dying soon.
I don't believe you. Prove it.
I caught a glimpse of it, but I didn't see any details.
Yeah.
Continue, Op. Like, why is it dying, huh?
Well, some people are switching over to the Black Ops version, I guess.
Ugh.
Call of Duty has its own battle royale.
I believe it.
I think it does.
I think
Or maybe I'm just getting confused. Or maybe it's just Black Ops in general is taking away people.
I think I remember there was a new Call of Duty that was supposed to have some stupid battle royale mode. I don't remember if it was, what was it? The space one?
I don't know, but it looks like a lot of people are switching over to some COD, and I read that Ninja, which is a big streamer YouTuber.
I heard he died of ligma.
I heard
All
that
right,
too.
Ross. He's okay. He's about to attack us now. He's gonna. We lost a sponsorship from Ninja. Thanks, everybody.
We have sponsors?
We were gonna get sponsored by a streamer?
Yeah, because
Oh, were we?
Anyway.
we. Okay.
No, shut up.
I'm gonna go to contact Blue Apron.
Anyway, what about Ninja?
He's doing Realm Royale, whatever that is.
Oh.
And just, I think, have y'all seen the Fortnite memes? Y'all already know when it becomes a meme, it's gonna be deep fried and dead.
No.
When it becomes a meme, it's going to be reviewed by PewDiePie and then killed.
I tend to stick away from cancer. Fortnite is cancer.
Remember
PewDiePie is cancer.
Remember PUBG?
I don't.
Yeah.
See, I would have gotten more involved with PUBG, I think, but probably not Fortnite.
It's because you don't like Minecraft.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I tried out Fortnite and I didn't even build that much. The only thing I built was just to go up a mountain. That's it.
See, Fortnite was originally made as a kind of arena defense type game. That's why there's even building mechanics in it. All they really did was turn it into a battle royale. And to be honest, it just doesn't really fit to me.
They should have stuck with the original blueprint.
But they made the money.
But then they got the babies involved.
Yeah?
Oh, they're little babies. They're in the game now. You kick the baby. You play as John Wick and you shoot the baby.
I have to admit, though, speaking of Battle Royale spin-offs...
Take it away, Ross, because that was it for my week.
Anyway.
Unless Alex opposes.
No, what am I going to do is say no, keep talking.
Joe, let's go on to you now.
Joe.
Well, still keep
that,
talking.
Corey?
Ross, continue.
Anyway. On the topic of Battle Royale spin-offs, a while back, Sil downloaded TabG, the totally epic or totally accurate battlegrounds, which, you know, totally epic battle simulator, right? Well, totally epic battle simulator is basically just a bunch of ragdoll people. You stick them on a field and they go to war with each other. That's basically all it is. But the developer of this game decided they were going to make a parody Battle Royale game using their ragdoll characters and their wonky physics. Thing is, for the first, I think it was 20 hours, the game was free on Steam. Mm-hmm. And Sil grabbed it while it was still free. And I've been playing it for a little while. And I have to admit, it's a little ridiculous and kind of fun. And it's not as serious as the other games. You can put a silencer on a fucking Gatling gun.
I love how this is the selling point for a lot of games you talk about.
Yeah,
the ridiculous
right?
things you can put silencers on.
Yes, I know. The point is, you can put attachments on mostly anything. There's no real restrictions to it. But just the game in general and the way you just fucking wobble around, and this is also the same developer that made Cluster Truck.
Oh, hey.
Okay? And what they decided to do with this game, instead of dropping in from a helicopter, a line of trucks fly across the map, and you get shot out of them like a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad this all takes place in the same universe.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I find it funny, and it's a good time waster if you just want a quick laugh. But I think right now it's $15? I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I think I got it when it was free, so I'll check it out.
What else?
Hey, you picked up a game I like.
Oh yeah, I did. I picked up Nier Automata recently.
And Kirby.
Nier Automata, however the hell
What do you
say
mean
it.
you picked it up? I bought it for him for his birthday.
Yes,
happy
she
birthday.
did.
Alex.
God damn it, Corey.
No.
Yes, she bought it for me. I meant I picked it up in the sense that I got to start playing it recently.
What you think about it?
I like it so far. I haven't gotten that far in it. I will admit one thing you pointed out to me was that it kind of feels like it's lacking a difficulty between normal and hard. But I don't quite regret playing on hard just yet. Because a lot of the time when I fuck up, I can tell that I did something stupid.
Huh.
But so far, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Where'd you get it? Like, what was the last thing you did?
The last thing I did was I went out to the desert. I fought the fucking human robot android cyborg person thing, man.
And you saw 2 Yoko Taros fucking.
I mean, technically, I saw like 20.
It was a whole roborgy. Please, someone laugh.
Anyway.
That scene was really weird when I was watching Alex play it.
Yes, it is. It doesn't get any better when you lose to that boss 50 times in a row.
Who told you to play on hard?
I did.
Yeah, because everyone else was telling you not to play on hard, and you were like, I'll go play on hard.
I wanted to challenge myself.
Oh, you're challenged, all right. I'm sorry, that was mean.
No, leave that in off.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't regret playing on hard. It's still pretty fun. I kind of feel like the melee does not take as much priority as the shooting. Honestly, like,
I thought you said the opposite.
I don't know. It's weird. Like, sometimes, like for the boss at least, I was doing a lot of shooting because I didn't want to get close and die in 2 hits. But it feels like the melee attack does do a lot more damage. It's just trying to balance taking damage and giving damage.
I can understand.
And I'm not very good at it, even though I try to fucking perfect dodge as much as I can.
Oh, one thing I forgot about. The main difference besides the insane difficulty spike from Weenie Hut Generals to the Salty Spittoon is the fact that on hard mode you can't lock on with your gun.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just like an inconvenience.
I do kind of like it, though, because it makes me focus more on my enemy instead of just relying on the lock-on to do it for me. And it's not just a spray of bullets, it's a steady line.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that balances it out, is the fact that it's not as accurate if you lock on.
But yeah, I went to the desert, I did that shit, beat fucking android, cyborg, angel man.
It's a machine life form. It's a machine.
Fuck off.
It deserves to die.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Alex. I went back to the ruined city, and then forget where I went after that. After that I kind of just explored a little bit and tried to go back to the factory. Couldn't really do much else, even though I thought I had unlocked more shit. But yeah, that's about as far as I got so far.
You got a big storm coming.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
Like, that's not even a fraction of the game.
Yeah, I'm probably about an hour into 30 hours of gameplay, aren't I?
Sounds like you got homework.
Well, good luck with me getting to it.
Why is that?
Because I have work and low attention span.
Sounds like you're a little bitch.
Nah, he's He's just been waking up 5 a.m.
Yeah.
How's work?
Good. It started off difficult and complicated, but after the first week, I more or less got used to it, and I remember most of what I'm doing now, and it's not as bad. Today and yesterday were pretty slow. We actually ran out of jobs today, so they had to move me somewhere else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, I mentioned No Man's Sky earlier, and that's mostly because I recently started watching Vinny over the past 2 and 3 days play it again.
I heard,
Because apparently it's gotten a major update.
Oh yeah.
And
Took it out of the trash and dusted off all the used banana peels.
yeah. It's right now it basically has about half of what they promised.
can
Which
you see other players now?
you can make a public game and join other public games, but it's not like you're constantly connected like an MMO.
But you can see other people?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a big thing about
Yeah.
the original version.
Yeah, it's incredibly buggy still, especially with multiplayer. Apparently, if you teleport your cargo ship somewhere when somebody else is inside it, they'll get like teleported back to their own ship and stuck in your cargo ship. It's fucking it's still a buggy mess, but the fact that it's been 2 years and they didn't just take the money and run and have still been working on it is kind of impressive, actually.
I feel like there's a deeper reason than just like, oh, we want to make a good game. Is probably more like, oh, we don't want to get sued for false advertising.
Well, it's also impressive because this is just a team of 12 people that are working on this game. It's not like a fully fledged dev team like a AAA company. And they've actually spent the last 2 years working on this game and adding content. And it's actually playable now. And apparently it's enjoyable.
That's a big step up.
To put it in perspective, now the game has more active players than Grand Theft Auto 5.
What? Impossible.
No, actually not.
What?
What?
Huh?
But, huh? But,
I don't believe you.
where was I? But, I think it's like right now $60 on Steam. I wouldn't recommend buying it full price. Maybe wait till it's like 60% off a Steam sale or something. If anybody actually feels like taking a look at it, that's probably what I'll do if I end up getting it again, to give it a second chance.
Just build a time machine, go back in time when the price dropped significantly after everybody hated it.
Yeah. Yeah. Besides that, just watching Detroit Become Human gameplay. It's interesting. It's more interesting than Heavy Rain.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, hell yeah.
I actually care about people in Detroit.
To be honest, I kind of wanted to play Detroit myself when it was first revealed.
I was skeptical because of the long-running history with that developer.
I honestly didn't even pay attention to the developer.
And I you know what? Not paying attention to the developer would probably help with selling that game. But me and Alex have seen like an extensive history of that man and his bumbling of games.
That man, like he's a Guilty Gear villain.
He is a villain, Alex. Maybe not Guilty Gear, but he is a villain. Bad man.
But yeah, as a whole, the game looks fun, interesting. I wouldn't have minded playing it myself, but I feel like now I've already seen one full playthrough. I probably won't enjoy it as much, having seen half of what goes on in it.
I'd wait like a couple of years. Wait a couple of years, and then you'll forget everything you saw, and then you'll go back and play it, and it'll be fresh for you.
I mean, with me, it'll probably be half a year.
If you wait long enough, they'll make it free on PS4, like they did the last two.
Yeah? Probably.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, not that I can think of.
All right. Joe, go long. I'm going to throw you the pass.
I got it. I went to the beach.
You ran a long way. How's your trip?
It was fun. It was me, my two buddies, and their girlfriends.
Oh.
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 So you were like the fifth wheel.
I was the fifth wheel.
Huh.
That's disgusting.
Well, it gets better. So, we're staying at my buddy's beach house, and they get these two rooms, and I get the room in the back, and both their rooms are connected. So, if I have to go to the bathroom or something,
Oh no.
like in the middle of the morning, I have to get out of my room or go through one of theirs. And I was like, this is awkward. But on the last day, I had to take a big shit, and I was like, I can't help it. I'm going through. I'm going!
Through the perfume department.
Yeah.
Oh god. Would prefer the perfume department.
So, yeah. Beach was nice. I got burnt. I'm peeling currently.
Ouch.
Like a banana.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I thought I put on enough sunscreen.
There's your mistake.
Oh, here's the problem. I put cooking oil on it, not
Low-fat bacon grease.
not sun
Giving
prevent.
Hulk Hogan a run for his money.
This joke reminds me of a Lewis Black joke that I heard ages ago.
Please tell me. I'm interested.
Basically, the gist of it was, when I go to the beach, I don't use sunscreen. I use Crisco. Because when you start to sizzle, you move your ass.
But the water, it was nice.
Yeah.
But the sun, it was not.
Did you see a lot of white trash down there?
I always see white trash. I can't help it. Everywhere I go, all the time. When I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror, I see white trash.
Same.
Fucked up.
Joseph, you're not white trash. You're Italian trash.
Damn.
It's okay. I'm Irish trash.
You can drop the trash part. It would sound a lot more appealing. You see any
We're all trash of our own nationalities.
see any marine life?
Yes. I saw some fish. I saw some non-jellyfish, and I saw one jellyfish.
Wait, non-jellyfish?
Okay, it's like a jellyfish, but it's not a jellyfish. Like, it didn't have any stingers.
Oh.
Huh.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they look like little bags, little tiny.
Little condoms.
Stop that.
They call them peanut butter fish.
Stew.
Did anyone get stung by a jellyfish?
No.
Oh.
I fed some seagulls.
Why did you feed them?
Fuck
They can feed themselves.
Well, I was like, hey, I'm at the beach. These goobers are talking to their girls. I'm not doing anything. Let's go bother some seagulls.
Oh, shit, man.
Okay, wait. You said feed the seagulls, and then you said bother the seagulls.
It's one and the same. I'm bothering them.
Aggressive
They were-
feeding.
You will
When I
eat
think of
us.
when I think of bothering, I think of
Stop,
Hey,
Ross.
shut!
Yeah, shut up, Ross.
Damn it! I had a flock of seagulls.
He was King
Hey.
Seagull of the
a
beach.
flock of waka.
And then you look at them and you're like, alright, my minions, go attack them and their girlfriends.
No,
Ruin
I-
it! Ruin it!
I gave them a bunch of crackers, and they were getting ballsy. They got close to me.
You said you better back up before you learn the lesson.
I mean, I'm about to make some
They'll
chicken
fucking
wings
kill
with you.
you.
Seagulls are deadly.
They're the most vicious predators on the planet Earth.
They're the
Boy.
only bird that can wield a gun.
Where'd you get the gun?
Never
Damn
even
it.
mind where I got the gun. Now give me that fish.
Boy. The beach.
Did you see? Has anything really interesting happened in Panama? Is there anything that's popped up that you don't remember seeing since the last time you were there?
There was a freaking big Dave and Buster's.
Ooh.
How big?
Huge.
Fucking massive.
There was a large Rock'em Sock'em Robots in it.
Oh yeah, Alex, throw up the picture of the large Rock'em Sock'em robots.
So
You're
how does
Alex.
how does this operate?
Okay, so it's like the regular version. There's two places where you fight on the other side. You put the little card in, and then you go to town. You see, unlike the regular game, it adds up the punches. And if you hit the other person's head up, you automatically win.
Huh.
Huh.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
what do you
terrified
look for,
when
Ross?
the.
We've seen them. Sure.
I'm gonna be
I
terrified
also
when.
saw the
I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you laughed.
oh,
Hello?
Joseph.
they also had
Oh,
Ow. Ow.
oh.
Red Rocket.
I
Alex?
also saw the world's largest Pac-Man / Space Invaders. It was cool.
Pac-Man / Space Invaders?
Yeah, it was like the arcade, but it was on a wall.
What?
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
That is crazy. That sounds awesome, though.
Have you
Yeah, I
guys
saw
ever
that.
seen those?
We did?
You guys? Oh,
I haven't.
you guys know those crane games? They had like a
Yeah.
really huge one. Like they had like big prizes you can get, and the only like I saw how like they put the toys in there. Like there's a door.
Oh my god.
There's this one mother and her little girl, and they were trying to get the Scooby Doo. And I was watching. I was like, oh man, I hope they get that Scooby Doo. She did it about like 5 times, and by that 5th time, she got that damn Scooby Doo. It was worth it.
That was a great story.
It
Nice.
was.
That was a good Scooby Doo.
There was a Pac-Man pillow that I wanted to get, but I didn't get it because claw games are rigged.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of pillow, I left one of my pillows down at the beach.
Oh, no.
It's okay. My buddy's brother's gonna probably bring it back to me, so I'll see it eventually.
One
With
day.
seagulls stuffed in.
Oh.
So, sunscreen got burnt. Went to some nice restaurants. There was a lot of people, no matter where I went. I got grouper
Yeah, that
tacos.
sounds about right. That sounds like Florida.
I got some grouper tacos. They were great.
Mm.
I had some crab dip. It was good.
Nice, nice. Keep going. Come on.
And I had a po' boy oyster.
A po' boy.
Oyster? Po' boy?
Fried.
Nice.
You haven't lived until you tried oyster. Good. I like them fried. I like them raw.
I like fried as well.
I heard it's like swallowing snot cum.
Blech.
Wow, Cell, that's completely wrong.
That's completely wrong.
Just never say that ever again, please.
Cut that from the video.
Multiply it 5 times.
No, do not base boost it.
Snot cum, snot cum, snot cum, snot cum, snot cum.
Base boost. Then I came home that Sunday. The drive back was awful.
I believe it.
We were quiet for most of the time. We were all tired. I was tired. I needed to get away from it all.
It was like that gif from the Donkey Kong cartoon of everyone in the minecart with a straight face.
That was pretty much us.
When you're on the way back home, but one of you almost died.
Shouldn't have fucked with the seagulls.
Yeah.
No, I brought a few back. They're gonna be part of my army.
What's their names?
I got Chad. We got Flem
Yeah.
and Carl.
What a team.
It's great that you went out of the state to try and get away from it all, and then you had to get back into the state to try and get away from it all.
Well, I'm very complicated.
No matter where you go, it all follows
I have to get
you.
away from it all. I have to get away from it all.
But it's all everywhere.
Now.
Got
So,
any other juicy stories?
not really. This has been an unproductive week. I haven't done anything. Haven't really talked to anybody. I've been keeping to myself.
Reclusive.
Yeah.
So that's it for you, buddy?
That's it.
Okie dokie. Hey, Corey,
Hey, Alex.
go along.
No.
Stop being such a nerd, son.
I refuse.
Then perish.
I already have on the inside. Kind of haven't been doing a lot.
Talk about how you bruised your ass.
Okay, so look, I've been doing yard work for like the past week. And like, yesterday I go out and I work on the yard a little bit. And then like, I'm just getting started. Like, nothing could have gone worse than me cutting down a limb from brush and without turning around, tripping over a stump that was behind me of just other bits of brush with like little limbs coming off of it that have been cut off.
Ouch.
Flat. And I land on that with my ass and my thigh, and now there's a gigantic fist-sized fucking bruise on my thigh.
Jesus.
It's like
Is-
pure purple.
It's horrible just to try to move around now. Like, I'm walking around with a limp.
Are you,
I'm not in... What?
You're not in pain?
Oh, I am in terrible pain.
Well, what were you about to say? I'm not
entirely sure that one of the limbs did not go up my asshole.
Oh my god.
But, like, my thigh is bruised. Something is wrong with the back of my knee. I don't know if I got, like, cut or if it's just also bruised, and because of the way that it folds up and shit, like, it gets worse. I can't tell because I can't see back there, but that pretty much describes, like, how my week has been, because it's been, like, just a long fucking week of bullshit. And then, like, between all of that, I guess, like, the high points, high in quotation marks, is, played more Final Fantasy 15, I'm close to beating it, but, like, I've been dicking around just trying to collect, like, the remaining Power of Kings and just,
Nice.
trying not to die, because, like, every now and then, like, I'll be just minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I'm down to 1 HP, because using anything related to the Kings will just drain your HP the more you attack, but it's the strongest weapons, so I want to get through all this, but it's like, no, you can't use that, because you'll die.
Yeah, that's typically how ultimate weapons work.
It's bullshit. I hate it. But there's that. And then yesterday... Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. Way4 released a free update for Shantae Half-Genie Hero, the game that I speedrun religiously. And it's for a new mode called Jammies Mode. A jam party, guys. Yeah, guys?
B.
Tell me about it.
So, the entire point of the mode is Shantae going around and inviting people to her pajama party.
What?
Yeah, and by people, I mean she invited all her friends and then all the bad guys she just beat in her last adventure.
What the fuck?
What could go wrong?
Well,
Right?
Nothing, actually. They all get real friendly and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll come to your slumber party. That sounds great. Or, like, in the case of the Techno Baron, he's like, I don't know if I should because I don't know if I'll fit in or have anyone to communicate with. Can I invite someone as well? And you're like, sure. Go, you can invite a guest. And then he leaves off screen and he fights the fucking mermaid again. And then he comes back and she's just like, your guest is kind of big. And he's like, oh no, that was just a giant mermaid. My guest is my grandma.
What the fuck?
The dialogue's fucking beautiful in it. And it's also true to the kayfabe of the story. She attacks with her pillow because she's in her jammies. And so you attack with a pillow. Your magic is a sheep. You shoot sheep. And they're the most powerful weapon in the entire game. In any mode. And you also get a bubble to float around. No, you don't get a bubble. You get a cloud to float around on. And that kind of bounces off a little bit, but it's useful. But according to the kayfabe of the story, Shantae's pillow is stuffed with feathers and the other character, Roddy Tops.
What the fuck?
She just opens it up. She's like, what the fuck, Roddy Tops? What are you doing in here? And she's just like, hey, what's up?
Yo, I'm just chilling.
I'm just causing that 17 damage you love so much. Hey.
What can I say
Weird shit.
except you're welcome?
What
So
can
that's
I
my-
say except egg?
And it's really easy to complete compared to every other mode. I've already gotten 100% on it and the best time. And I was shocked, honestly, when that happened, because like that's usually like 2 different runs for me. But something about this run's just a little bit easier than the rest of it. And another thing that came with the update is a new dance for Shantae that turns her into the Sophia 3 from Blaster Master Zero.
What?
And it's just like the little tank thing from Blaster Master with Shantae's head poking out of it with a little scouter.
Bruh.
And it's not that useful, but it's cute. Like, it does 2 damage and has like a little bit of a rapid fire to it, but the jump is kind of short and you can't climb up walls with it or hover like the Sophia could. But it's neat. It's a neat little thing. I don't know if it contributes as much to 100% for the normal game mode, but I'm interested to see if it does. We'll update when I do find out about that. And I guess as far as news as well, like today, I had a fucking episode because Nippon Ichi Software and SNK are trying my fucking patience with SNK heroines and adding in the man, the myth, the legend, the lady now, Terry Bogard.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I'm
So is it just a gender bent?
it is Terry Bogard as a woman suddenly, and they're like, why is Terry a woman? That's what he'd like to know. Play the game and find out.
No, just tell me.
No, don't do it in the first place.
So is Terry's name now Teresa?
No, it's still Terry.
No, it's Terry because it's a unisexual name.
Ah.
It's
Terry Crews. Terry Crews.
Okay.
Well, I see Terry being as short for both Terrence and Teresa. But yeah, I guess.
The model on him, her looks not great. Very noodly. And like none of the models in that game look tremendously great either way, because every time I see that game, like the graphics look kind of like stuttery and like low K.
K?
Not high K, but low K.
Okay.
Like, I don't think of the lowest quality on a YouTube video, and that's what the game looks like.
So what you're saying is 144p.
No, lower than that.
That's as low as it goes.
No, it's
single
not.
P.
It's like 240p.
That's
144 is lower than 240.
You said 3 something, whatever.
no, you didn't. You didn't.
I didn't. I'm not.
You stupid.
Corey. You may have suffered a concussion as well as the bruise.
I might have.
Damn, Ross Savage.
Well, damn, Ross also is probably truthful. Alex heard me when I fell from outside.
Yo, I was in my bedroom. I was inside the house. Corey was outside. I was in my bed. And I just hear the loudest crash, like something just ran into the wall, and then Corey screams. I'm like,
Jesus.
I should probably check on that. And I'm like, Corey, what happened? And he says, I fell. And I'm like, that's what I heard? It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy. But out of, let's see, what was the number that I tallied up through bullshit? About 192 characters, females, and 13 already in use. They're just going to skip the other 175 and just use Terry Bogard. Not even use Miss X.
Like,
It's just the Yori and drag, but
Miss X is great because he actually has a a connection to the series. Like, it would make sense for him to come back.
yeah. You know what also makes sense? Using any of the other characters that they already had models for instead of making a brand new model for fucking female Terry.
If you want to make a clone character, you already have a Terry clone. But no, you made Terry Bogard a woman.
Yeah. I'm very angry about this. I'm fucking livid.
Ah, damn, he used the word I was going to use.
Livid.
Livid. It's a good word. Livid.
I am livid.
But yeah.
He doesn't hate it as much as he has uncontrollable loathing for it.
Oh, man.
Like, admittedly, I was already not going to buy this fucking game.
Because it doesn't
Now
have
I'm pretty
Shingo
much-
in it.
Because it doesn't have Shingo in it, exactly. That's according to our cousin. Because Shingo's not in it, I hate this game. It's not because it looks like absolute trash.
When our cousin said that, I'm like, man, we should hang out with that guy more often.
Yeah,
I need
we should.
I need more Shingo content in my life.
Was that all?
I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Oh, well, also, like, last week while Joe was at the beach, me and Alex were taking care of dogs.
Arf, arf.
How'd that go?
It was hot. We were very sleepy.
Yeah.
Like, the Saturday afternoon we were taking care of them. It was, like, the last day that we had to do it. But we were over there, and, like, we had woken up that day, and we were doing really great. Everything was fine. And then, like, by that point, Alex is asleep in a chair, and I'm on the floor in front of a fan, just passed out.
You know, that global heat wave.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
At least we got to watch our favorite TV show.
Golden Girls.
Oh my god.
The
Yeah, I
Girl.
saw the snaps of that.
Hold on.
That's what you get for getting horny on Maine.
Cats are being faggots.
Being maggots. And
What
Ross,
about that rock?
But,
Dwayne
yeah.
The Rock? Oh! I'll talk about it on my week.
We that morning we just kept watching Golden Girls, and by like the end of the third episode we were watching, I told Alex, just turn it off, or we'll never be able to leave. I fucking adore that show. It's a national goddamn treasure.
I wonder why that is. That
Thank
we
you
end
for
up
being a friend.
watching shows that are old when we get old. You know what I mean?
It's because we can relate to it.
Because my sister, when she was our age, she too would watch the Golden Girls. Like when she was in high school, like she was a senior or just in her early 20s, she would watch the Golden Girls and Roseanne and all old shows.
It's like I reached 19 years old and I'm like, oh man, my hip hurts too. I can really relate to these people.
Like, I think it's honestly just because, like, those shows are actually funny. As compared to, like, shows that are going on nowadays that try to be funny. You watch Golden Girls and that's, like, actual goddamn humor. It's not just poop joke after queef joke.
Get high quality sex jokes in there. Real classy
High
stuff.
quality, you'll never have sex jokes. Extremely highbrow. And it's just, it's so goddamn good. Like, it warms my...
I just looked down and I realized I'm still wearing my Golden Girls t-shirt.
He's not lying. Oh boy. But other than that, like, the situation had sort of changed with the dogs, because two of them were fighting together. We had to keep them both separated.
You gotta keep them separated.
Yeah. But the one that apparently started the fight is like the sweetest fucking child ever, and I love him so much.
Like, alone, they're both like sweet babies, especially the big one that got beat up. But for some reason, the smaller one, Rudy, just wanted to pick a fight.
No, Rudy was the one that got beat up.
But it's because he keeps picking on the bigger one, Slice.
Oh,
and Slice finally fought back. And
fucked him up.
being the bigger dog, he just tore him up.
It was really upsetting. But, like, by himself, he's just so fucking sweet.
You so fucking precious.
Precious when you smile.
Anything else, Corey?
Still trying to think. Oh, I started up Monster Hunter World today after taking a long break from it, and then I immediately turned it back off. That's
I was about to say, it's been years.
Well,
It came out 8 months ago.
yeah, it came out 8
Forever.
months ago.
Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monster Hunter
That's
World.
It's out for PC now.
That's
Who
true.
gives a shit about that when I don't have a PC that can barely hold up to this?
Corey exploded.
I'm very close to exploding. But just, I started it up and I looked at everything I had to do and I was just like, I've got no one to do this with. Everyone else has already flown the nest to everything else.
Well, except me, but I'm probably eons behind you.
I think you're about even, because I think Corey stopped at gathering Elder Dragon.
No, I stopped at having to fight the Elder Dragons.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even get that far yet.
Yeah, well, it took forever and I hated it, and it's the worst thing Monster Hunter's ever done with it.
Yeah.
But, just like,
you failed the game.
with you and Sil, you two, like, don't keep your interest enough in it. And Joe and Robert have already beaten that game and moved on. And it's kind of hard to grab both of them and be like, hey, you want to do this? Because I also have to be motivated to get into it.
Yeah.
I'm not. So.
Audio clip of Virgil going, now I'm not motivated.
Yeah.
Now I'm not motivated.
Just. And it really sucks, too, because it's like, oh, that Final Fantasy event's out. that event where you can get the fucking dragoon armor and fight a behemoth and do whatever bullshit. I'm just like, whatever. Fuck
Yeah.
I'm the same way about food.
Alex, how are you?
How am I? I'm fine.
Alex, go deep.
How deep?
Balls deep.
In
Oh,
a
boy.
squealing hog.
I was deep in one way. I was diving deep. I beat Dream Drop Distance.
Congrats.
Yay!
Without spoiling anything, what did you think about it?
I was pretty hard on it last time, and there is one specific boss that's not even a main character, and it was just like the worst designed boss ever, and I hated it. Because it has this move where, you know Shikamaru's little shadow thing from Naruto?
Yeah.
Like, it sends out its shadow, and if it goes up underneath you, then it shoots a spike up, and you can dodge it or block it. But if you're not ready for it, then and it attacks you,
You're in for a storm.
oh, you're in for a storm, because it stabs you, impales you in the air, and you lose all of your health, and then the boss picks up your health orbs.
Oh.
So it, like, gets almost all of its health back. And, like...
Why do I not remember boss at all?
I don't know. Maybe you blocked it from your memory.
I was trying to remember if it was that boss or if it was the other boss that you fought that you hated.
There was one boss I fought, and his whole gimmick is that he flips the arena upside down, and when he does, your controls get inverted, and it's the most frustrating thing ever, because it's like, I don't know how to dodge anymore.
Inverted controls are stupid.
It's stupid.
But then also, there's another boss that flips the arena, and it doesn't do that at all.
No, it just flips the arena, and you gotta follow it around, and it's like,
Inverted controls are stupid.
they are.
Stop using them as a stupid
Hot garbage.
battle gimmick.
But besides that, like, after I got past that boss, like, after that is just like a gauntlet of really cool boss fights that made me like the game more, and it's got a really cool ending. So,
Yeah.
it left me on a good note.
You have something to look forward to, Sil.
Sick.
In about 10 years when she actually goes back to playing it.
What do you mean 10? More like 20.
Ah, right.
She doesn't
I
have...
have to do.
You have until the end of the year.
I have to do it before Kingdom Hearts 3 releases.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking get on that shit, pussy.
And then you have to beat fucking Fragmentary Passage.
That's
Well,
easy. It's the...
That won't take very long unless she really does dilly-dally in it.
Exactly.
dilly-dally
Yeah.
Shut the f up.
I picked Kingdom Hearts 2 up some more, because that's like one of the best games ever made. And it's got all that Final Mix content, and I finally took down the Lingering Will.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Was it worth it?
Yes, entirely.
You got some mad pride points for that.
It made me feel good when it happened, because I'm like, wait, was that it? Am I dreaming? Did it happen?
Still in a dream.
Snake Eater.
Now, do it again on proud mode.
One day.
One day when you sug my nuts.
Sugma.
Do it a third time on critical mode.
At level 1.
I think I can do it on Proud as long as I have second chance. That skill is godsend. Eventually I'll beat the data organization. I've beaten 1 of 13.
You got a long way to go.
Which one did you beat, Alex?
A clever little sneak.
Ah, the reload.
Ah, Dorito!
Ah, Doritos.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Op.
You're welcome. She wanted to save it for the podcast, but it's the podcast, so we don't have to save it anymore.
Oh, okay.
I want to beat as many Kingdom Hearts games as I can before 3 comes out, and I like turned on Birth by Sleep, and I was like, oh, I don't want to play this. It's like, this is why I still didn't beat that game.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Which one?
Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
At least you got it out of the way.
Yeah.
And
It's over. It's
Alex,
dead.
in your defense, you helped me beat like several of the final bosses, so you basically beat the game.
I got everything I need out of it.
I mean, to be honest, the worst part of that game is getting abilities through command melding
Yeah.
and not knowing what you're gonna get.
The worst part of that game is playing the game.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Door to Darkness.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Darkness.
Next,
Keyblade.
I'll probably. I'm planning on jumping into Chain of Memories on the GBA next. That's my plan.
Godspeed.
How?
What?
Oh, right, you were gonna do that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna borrow Joe's if you can find us.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. You're gonna fucking need it.
Anything else, Alex?
Shit, probably.
The Rock.
Oh,
Yeah, there,
yeah, I was doing some yard work too, pulling up weeds and shit, and like I'm just cutting shit down, and all of a sudden I see this small round brown object, and I'm like,
oh my god.
what is that? A chestnut? And I look closer to make sure it's not poop, and it's like dry and cracky, and I'm like, oh, this is a really old bouncy ball. It would be really funny if I just threw this in Corey's general direction.
In his general direction.
And me, being the incredible elite sniper that I am, tossed the ball and hit him straight in the forehead.
360 no scope, bitch.
So, I totally forgot about that. And I blame that on being hit in the head.
Yeah.
That's the concussion.
Because as soon as it happened, I went into fucking shock, and I was just like, what? And he's like, Alex runs up to me, he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, what? What did you do?
I saved the ball. I had trouble finding it again.
Oh my
I found it for him. I don't know why.
I threw it at my own head, and I'm like, ow, that hurts. That probably wasn't a nice thing I did.
You know what Alex just did? Alex did that thing where you have to cover up so the brother doesn't tell mom. Look, I'll do it too.
Except, you know what I did?
What?
I grabbed the ball, went inside, and said, Mom, I threw the ball at Corey's head. It's like the first thing I did.
Alex is such a snitch, he snitches on himself.
Corey's a bigger snitch.
I snitch on Alex, though. I don't snitch on myself.
Alex is an honorable snitch. He snitches on himself.
I'm a dishonorable snitch. I snitch on other people.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as an honorable snitch. A snitch is a snitch, and they all are a bitch, and you're gonna get stitches.
If you're snitching on other people, then you're messed up. But if you snitch on yourself, then you're doing the right thing.
That's bullshit. Snitching's bullshit.
I made a mistake, and my aunt was nice enough to cover up for me. And Corey ended up being the one to snitch on me.
Well, that's what it was. What was that? I forgot what that story was.
I was going to an awards ceremony at school, and I woke up late, and I'm like, oh god, no. And I get my suit on, and I go over there, and I'm like, is it over? And like, basically, as I get in the doors, it's ending. And I just felt absolutely horrible, because my mom couldn't go because she had work. So my aunt and my uncle showed up. And like, I'm not their kid, but they showed up to my awards ceremony to be there for me, and I wasn't there. And they're like, whatever. I got a picture with a guy, and it's like, our little secret. And then Corey snitched on me.
Well, to be fair, you guys didn't fucking tell me it was a secret.
Maybe don't snitch.
Maybe fucking tell me that I'm not supposed to snitch.
Like it would stop you.
Probably would've. If I had known that we were actually going to keep that fucking secret.
What Corey would have done was, oh yeah, except he didn't even go. Oh!
That's exactly what he would do, too.
Only after I get 10 more concussions out of Alex.
I'm trying to stop you from snitching.
Suddenly my head hurts.
It's all coming back.
Ross about to be a snitch right now.
I'm dropping.
Video games, I think I just played Final Fantasy 15 DLC and that was it, besides Kingdom Hearts.
Alex, describe the Final Fantasy 15 DLC.
It's okay.
I can describe it in a famous phrase. This is so sad. Alex played Despacito.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
Only 2 of them.
Yeah, only 2 of them. Gladiolus was fine. It was really neat.
It was all like, I'm gonna go beat up the biggest, toughest guy in the biggest, baddest cave. And then he did.
And he did.
It's crazy because the DLC is like completely different genres almost than the base game. Because in Promptos, it's a third-person shooter almost, and then in Gladiolus, it's more like Devil May Cry, but not as tight.
If only it was as tight.
But that was...
And I don't even know what the fuck Iggy's is supposed to be.
It's like the normal Final Fantasy 15, except you have to take over territories.
Except you play Assassin's Creed.
What's that?
That's a different DLC, actually.
Yeah, oh, right. There is Assassin's Creed DLC.
Anyway.
I still don't know how to activate that.
Anyway.
Activate assassin mode.
Activate your almonds op.
Almonds ain't got no titties.
What the fuck?
How can there be almond milk? I've never seen an almond titty. I played Persona 3. Like, I barely did anything in it. That was my entire week. Goodbye.
Alright, same time next week. Stay nasty.
Stay nasty.
Stay nasty.
What does our theme song sound like? Jungle Japes? I put up these stupid Kingdom Hearts pictures of us staring at Agrabah and we never talked about it.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me summarize it. Agrabah.
Agrabah. Hey kid, you like Agrabah?
I don't.
Want to go to Agrabah?
No, I've already been there 10 times.
Go in the ocean? Oh, you're going back to Agrabah.
Oh.
Go back to Agrabah again.
Kill me.
Same time 2 weeks, yeah, well,
Oh my god, is this really it? Is this all our fucking podcast is gonna be? Is just us talking about our weeks?
Well, that's how my story ends.